Hey everyone, it's Carly and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my 2020 reading goals. So I actually have a even amount of numbers of goals that I want to complete, and I have 10 reading goals for this year, and this is actually the first year I'm actually setting like reading goals and goals in general for myself towards booktube and reading. So my first one is a pretty big one, so we're going to start off with a slam, and that is to read 100 books. Yeah, so this year I read I think 50 to 60 books, which is my best I've ever done in my entire life. I know I could have done more if I didn't hit a 6-month reading slump. With those 6 months, I definitely could have read more books, which could have probably had me land at like over 100 books or even to 100 books or close to 100 books. So I would like to at least read 100 books or close to 100 books. My second goal is to read more diversely, either if that's with characters being more diverse or with authors that are diverse and people of color and stuff like that. I mean, I read somewhat diversely. I would like to get myself to read even more diversely, like with different characters other than just white people. And it's just easy to slide into a hole of like no diversity. I don't want to be that type of booktuber because I do like diversity in my reads, and I do like diversity all around me, and I live in a very diverse place in my life, and a place that I live is very diverse, and where I work is very diverse. I'm always around diversity, so I want to include that into my reading. My third goal is to read all Christina Lauren books, so it includes backlists, even new books that they put out this year. I think it's a funny goal because I wasn't really into Christina Lauren until like the end of this year, and now I'm like a huge Christina Lauren stan, and it's just weird because it's like I either love their books or I hate their books, so it's like either 50-50 for all their books that I'm reading. And I found like my favorite book, which is, you all know this by now, is my favorite Half Night Stand by Christina Lauren, is my favorite book by them, and so far no other book has done it like that book has. And there's a lot of books that I don't like autobiography. I wasn't a fan of that one. Twice in a Blue Moon, I'm in the middle of reading that one, not really liking it. So it's just like, it all depends. Hating You, Dating You, I DNF'd it. So it's just like, it all depends their writing style and the type of book it is. But I definitely want to get into their backlist because I did like Beautiful Bastard, and so I want to read Sweet Filthy Boy, and I just want to read more of their backlist and like their series and stuff like that. Make myself challenged to do that. My fourth one is to read thicker/bigger books. I feel entirely intimidated by Christine by Stephen King, and I really want to read that in 2020. Like, even if that takes me like months, I want to get myself to fucking read that. Any Stephen King book, because I need to read it. I just need to stop being so afraid of bigger book sizes and book page numbers. Like, I just need to get over that fear because I'm missing out on some really great books. They're big for like a reason. So fifth one is to read new to me authors, so just kind of like expanding my horizons, not just reading just Christina Lauren books and finding new authors, which I've done a lot of that this year actually. But also, I can't really say that because this is the year that I finally got back into reading, but I want to get out of my comfort zone and read different authors that I never really read, like Stephen King again, for an example, because I've been wanting to read him, but I've just been way too afraid to, just because of the size of his books and because of what he writes about. But he's like one author that I really want to get into. Sixth one is to finish series I'm in the middle of. So for an example, I'm in the middle of the Mortal Instruments series by Chris Clare, and then the Shadow and Bone trilogy, which I'm about to go on to the second book. So in both those, I'm about to go on to the second book. I would like to at least either finish my series that I'm in the middle of right now. Yeah, just complete them. I would like to be able to complete them this year, but that's kind of a heavy goal on top of all these other goals. I think I could make it happen and not make myself only read City of Bones for the entire year. My seventh goal is to start new series and maybe try and finish those new series in the same year. So for example, I want to read Scythe. I want to read that series, I think the trilogy actually, in the entire year. That's a big goal. But I also want to read like the entire Cruel Prince trilogy. Don't know the actual name for it, I forget what it is, but I want to read like all of those books. I have like so many books on my shelves that have like other books that go with them, and I'm just like a lazy piece of shit and only read the first one. But I'm missing out on the whole entire series. Eighth one is to get better at writing reviews and requesting arcs. So I guess that's like two different goals, but basically I want to get better at writing reviews, like either that's on Goodreads or NetGalley or whatever. Like, I kind of get jealous when I see other booktubers writing such good reviews, and I was like, I want that to be me. Which, why can't it be? It can be me. I like writing sometimes. Why not get better at it? Because sometimes I just get really lazy and don't feel like writing reviews for books, but for one, it helps out people, and I like reading reviews from people that I see on my Goodreads that I'm friends with because I trust their opinions. And so I feel like somebody would probably feel the same way if they saw my review for a book that they want to probably read. So I just want to get better at writing them and to kind of stay on top of writing reviews, because I was trying to do that in the middle of summertime, trying to stay on top of writing reviews, and it just kind of like, at that point I was in the middle of the year and I had already read like a lot of books, so it's kind of pointless. But there's like random books that I would do reviews for, so I want to get better at doing them. Same with requesting arcs. I don't know how to go about requesting arcs sometime, and I just want to do that because there's a lot of books out there that I want to get like my hands on before other people do. Which, for example, I got You Are Not Alone was an arc, my first arc, which you'll see in my reading vlog that's going to be up Sunday. I had to think because I have so many videos that I'm like pre-filming right now and like uploading, so I want to get better at requesting arcs. So if anybody has like any way on doing that and like trying to find publishers and stuff like that for certain books, please like educate me on how to do that because I'm missing out. Ninth goal is to expand my reading genre to different genres. So this year I actually did fucking amazing with that. I expanded from contemporary to fantasy, from fantasy to like a little bit of romance to thriller. Like I just was reading everything this year and it's insane. I was reading classics. Like I definitely want to get back into reading more classics because I have so many classics on my shelf that I want to finally fucking read, and I only read The Great Gatsby and I loved it, but I want to read more books, and I definitely want to get more into, I want to say romance is probably my top goal because I love the romance community. It just makes me so happy. It feels so wholesome. I don't know why. It's like the thought of them sitting there reading cute like little romance books on like their Kindle or something like that. I don't know, like so fucking weird. But I'm like, I just really want to expand my horizon when it comes to different genres because I did that a lot this year, but I want to continue on doing it. I don't want to get just set on one genre and just be comfortable. Like I want to continue to make myself uncomfortable till I'm comfortable in different genres. Make sense? And then my 10th one is probably, it's not really a reading goal, but it's a big goal for me, and that is just to create better videos and better content for you guys, just because I do see my channel growing a lot. Like my channel has rapidly grown from the beginning of this year to now. I started like 188 subscribers and I'm at like 2,260 or something like that right now. It's just like insane. Like what the hell happened? This somehow blew up on BookTube and I'm like so fucking grateful for it, but I want to get better at making content. I'm stuck in my way of just just editing however I want and then boom, uploading it. Just, you know, it's done. I uploaded a video. But I want to put more effort and time into my editing. I want it to show, like especially for myself. And like I always criticize myself when it comes to my editing, and I know you're your worst enemy with criticizing and stuff like that, and I criticize myself so much when I upload videos and I compare myself to other booktubers, which I know is a really bad habit for other booktubers as well, but that's a really bad habit for myself because it's not good for me to do that, to compare myself to others, and when we all have different content, you know. I just want to get better at editing and just putting more into my editing basically, and just more into my overall channel because I love this channel and what I've done to help myself grow and all the friends that I made on it and just everything. Like I can get really sappy right now, but I'm not going to, even though I kind of already did. But I just want to get better at my content, just better videos, different types of videos instead of just, you know, haul, vlog, all that kind of stuff, because I can continue doing that, but I feel like I'm not going to grow. So I want to make better content for me to grow farther and for me to have better opportunities and for this channel to have better opportunities. So basically it's just like a whole growing and curve that I have to get over and just fucking do it. That's all I have to do. Just fucking do it. It was kind of different, just a sit down video and just to talk about my goals, but I'm really excited because I feel like these are actually going to be set in stone now that I made this fucking video, and then you guys have to come at me now in my comments, be like, yo bitch, you didn't fucking do these goals. You did stick to it come 2020, the end of 2020. So please yell at me in the comments to please stick to these goals because I need you guys' support because you guys always support me and I need the support for these goals because I need to stick to them. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a big like, subscribe down below, join the family, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.